Hello students, how are you? Hope you are staying at home and staying well. Today we have come to the end of this chapter. We have already made I have already given you two videos. Now this is the last video, and in this video we will mainly learn about the magnetic effect of current. In the previous videos we have learned about the electricity, circuit and the heating effect of the current. If you want to see those videos, the link will be shown here, so you can see the videos. Please see those videos and then you see this video. That will be easier for you to understand. Now in this video we will learn about the magnetic effect. Now we all know about magnets. Now whenever we think about magnets, we think it's a magnet is a thing which attracts the object made up of iron, nickel or cobalt. Now a magnet also shows certain properties. Now you know that if we talk about a compass, you know what, compass always shows north to south direction. Now this compass is actually a magnet which align itself with the magnetic poles of the earth. Now in case of conductor or current carrying conductor, when electricity passes through a conductor, it also behaves like a magnet. That is the magnetic effect of the current. Now how we will understand this? That can be easily understood by a simple experiment. Let's go to the experiment first. See, this is a circuit and this is a cell. It consists of a positive terminal and a negative terminal. This is the switch. So switch is in on position or off position? It is in off position. That means the circuit is open. Now see, we have kept a compass just near AB part of the conductor, and you can see it shows the north and south direction. Now what we will do, we will simply switch it on or close the circuit. The moment when we will close the circuit, the electricity will start flowing, and you will notice, if you see the needle of the compass, it deflects. Now this direction it is showing as north. Is it so? Is it suddenly, if I switch it on, the north will be shifted towards east? No. What happens actually is, a magnet, as I have told you previously, that a compass needle is also a magnet that align itself with the earth's magnetic field. But when you will bring a magnet, a bar magnet or any magnet near to it, then it will deflect. That means in the place of this conductor, if you bring a bar magnet, then also you can see the same thing. That means this current carrying conductor is producing certain thing that is deflecting the needle of the compass. That means it also produces an magnetic field. Now with the help of this thing, like the electricity, the magnetic effect produced by the electric carrying conductor, we can use this property in different things like electromagnets, or in cranes, in electric bells, even TV, mobile phones. We are using this phenomena for the working of these devices. Now let us know about electromagnets. Now what are electromagnets and how they differ from normal magnets? See, we know that magnets have the capacity to attract the object made up of iron, nickel and cobalt. Now electromagnets also have the same capability, but what is the difference is, in case of electromagnet we can switch on and switch off the magnetism or magnetic property of that substance. Like whenever we want, we can convert it into magnet, and whenever we want, we can again bring it back into the original substance. Now what happens, how we can make an electromagnet? It's a very simple process. See, it's a very simple circuit. Here what happens, it's a cell, a switch, and this is a iron bar. This is not a magnet, this is iron bar, and see, we have wrapped the insulated copper wire around it. A coil of insulated copper wire. Now what is insulated copper wire? The copper wire which is coated with a plastic covering. That is called insulated copper wire. It's a very simple device. Now if you bring, now as the switch is off, if you bring an iron nail near to it, will it attract? No. Now what we will do, we will switch it on. The moment we will switch it on, the electricity will start flowing through the circuit, and this iron bar will work as an electromagnet. The moment it will work as an electromagnet, then it will attract the iron pins or any object made up of iron. This whole activity is performed by one of a student of your school. So go through the video. If you have any queries regarding this video, you can comment it in the comment section. Hope you will understand by his simple explanation. And I will be coming back soon after this video.
An electromagnet is a kind of magnet which can be made by electrical current. So, in this activity, I will show how an electromagnet can be made. At first, we need a piece of cardboard, few steel pins, some copper wires, a safety pin, and a cell and an iron nail. So, I have connected the two copper wires to the two terminals of the cell, as you can see. So, we will turn on the switch by closing the gap like this. Now, we will take the iron nail and put simply near to the steel pin like this. As you can see, it got attracted. This is because the copper wire which is wrapped in the iron nail has turned it into an electromagnet.
Hope you have understood after seeing this video, easy demonstration how we can make an electromagnet. Now what are the advantages of electromagnet? So one of the advantage is we can switch on and off the magnetic property of that material. Whenever we want, we can make it magnet, and whenever it is not in use, we can again convert it into a simple iron bar. But one thing you should keep in mind, while making an electromagnet, we should always take an iron object. Why? In place of iron, if we take steel, then it will retain its magnetic property. What does that mean? That means when we will switch it off, if it is made up of steel, still it will work as a magnet. But in case of iron bar, the moment when we will switch it off, it won't act as a magnet. It will again come back to its original property, like it will again become a iron bar. That means the stainless steel will retain the property of magnetism, but in case of iron bar, it won't. Another advantage is we can increase and decrease the strength. How we can increase the strength? One, if we increase the number of turns of the insulated copper wire. If we increase the number of turns, then the magnetic strength of the electromagnet will increase, and even if we increase the amount of current flowing through the conductor, then also the strength of magnet will increase. Now, what are the uses? Means where this electromagnets are used. Electromagnets are used in all the toys, even in cranes, in electric bell, in television, in mobile phone, in many electronic devices. These electromagnets are used. Moreover, these electromagnets are used to separate the magnetic material from the non-magnetic material. Again, what are magnetic material? Material made up of iron, nickel and cobalt. From a heap of garbage, if you want to separate them, that also you can do. It is also used in cranes to lift heavy iron objects from one place to another, and it is also used by the doctors. What happens sometimes, the people, those who are working in industries or factories, sometimes small iron chips may enter their eyes, and that is easily removed by a strong electromagnet by doctors. Now we will know in details how an electric bell works. Let's know the working of electric bell. Before going to the working of electric bell, let us know about the different parts of electric bell. See, this is a circuit. See, these are the cells, and cells are connected to a U-shaped electromagnet. That means when the switch will be on, then only this magnet will work as a magnet, or will show the properties of a magnet. And see, the wires are coiled around the U-shaped electromagnet, and another end of the wire is connected to this bracket. and this bracket is attached with a iron bar called armature. Now this armature is further attached to the clapper, and this clapper is like a hammer which will stick to this gong and the sound will be produced. Now this total thing is connected to the circuit with the help of this screw, and the screw is further connected to with the help of conductors. It is connected to a push button. Push button means when we will push it, it will complete the circuit. Now let us know about the working. See, in this case, when we will switch it on, when we will push the button of the electric bell, see, in order to ring this bell, we need to press the button and hold it for some time. See, when we will hold it, when we will press the button, the circuit will be completed. Now when the circuit is complete, then the electricity will pass from the cells to this electromagnet, and when it will pass to this electromagnet, then this will act as a magnet. The moment it will act as a magnet, it will attract this iron bar. It will attract this iron bar. Suppose this is the iron bar. Now when this U-shaped magnet will work as a electromagnet, then it will attract the iron bar. Now when it will attract the iron bar, the clapper along with this armature will move, and the clapper will hit the gong, and you will hear the sound like dang. You will hear the sound. Now you see, the moment when the electromagnet attracts the armature, then the circuit breaks. See, the circuit breaks. As the circuit breaks, so the current won't flow through this electromagnet. When the current will not be flowing through this electromagnet, will it behave like a magnet? No. Then it will again come back to its original state. So it won't attract this armature. Then it will go back to its original place. See, the moment it goes back to its original place, then it again complete the circuit. When it will complete the circuit, electricity will again flow to this electromagnet, and this will again act as a magnet, and it will move towards it will attract the armature, and then the clapper will hit the gong. See, this is a continuous process. The clapper is, whenever it acts as an electromagnet, the clapper will hit the gong. The moment when the clapper will hit the gong, it will break the circuit and it won't act as an electromagnet. So it will move away. So it like this, tung, tung, tung. In this process, it will work. So how many times the bell will ring or the clapper will hit the gong depend upon how long you're pressing the button. So in this way, the whole electric bell works. I hope you have understood the working of the electric bell. If not, if you are having any query, you can comment it in the comment box or you can message me. Now, this was the end of the chapter, and we have discussed about electric current and the effects of electric current, and by utilizing those effects, what are the devices which use those effects, like the heating effect or the magnetic effect, and at last we have discussed about the working of electric bell. Hope you have understood the chapter, and I will be back with another chapter very soon. Till then.